Hi everyone. What we're going to work on today are two very important rules for calculus and for taking derivatives. They are the product rule and they are the quotient rule. So I want you to take a look at this. Might look a little confusing, but it's not too bad. So the rule is when we are trying to take the derivative of two functions or expressions that are being multiplied together like this, what we will do is we will take the derivative of the first times the original, so keep that, of the second function, And then we will add the first function, keep the first, times the derivative of the second value, okay? So the best way to do this is to learn it, or to do a problem. So let's go ahead and do this. So what we want to do is we're going to find the derivative. So we will derive the first function. So the derivative, we're going to use power rule, of course. We get 6x minus 2 times the second function as it is. And then with multiplying, we add. And now we keep the first function, so we don't do anything to it. Keep the first function and derive the second. So we get 3x squared. Okay? If we were telling you to leave it in setup form, we would leave it right like this. But we're going to go ahead and simplify this just to make sure you know how. So hopefully you see that we're going to FOIL these two binomials. So we'll get 6x to the fourth plus 12x minus 2x cubed minus 4. And then we will add this once we distribute 3x squared in here. So we get 9x to the fourth minus 6x cubed. And you know the routine. We have to combine like terms, okay, and put them in decreasing order. So we have 6x to the fourth plus 9x to the fourth gives us 15x to the fourth. We have negative 2x cubed minus 6x cubed, giving us negative 8x cubed. Do we have any x squareds? I don't see any. So we'll go to 12x minus 4. Okay? So again, had we left it like this, that's called setup form. Okay, here it's been simplified. Okay, but the rule, remember, derive the first times the second plus keep the first times the derivative of the second expression. Okay, well, we've got product rule, now we've got quotient rule, and now you might be able to figure some of this out. So notice we have this is the derivative of the numerator, okay? F of x is the numerator, g of x is our denominator. So derive the numerator, multiply it with the denominator, subtract, okay, division becomes subtraction, the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, all divided by the denominator squared. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to take the derivative of this function. So we will derive the numerator, which gives us 4x plus 3, and multiply it with the denominator as you see it. Then we will subtract the numerator as you see it, so don't change it, and multiply it with the derivative of the denominator, which is just 2, and divide it by the denominator squared. Okay, normally we don't multiply this out, by the way. Okay, we leave it like that. Now here's what I can tell you. This is setup form. And often we will tell you, leave it in setup form. Well, not this time. We're going to go ahead and simplify. Again, just making sure you know how, so when you have to do it, you can do it. So we're going to FOIL this. So we should get 8x squared plus 4x plus 6x plus 3 minus, and I like to do this, we're going to distribute the 2 in here. So 4x squared plus 6x plus 8 all divided by the denominator squared. And again, we don't usually multiply that out, so we're just going to leave it like that. We'll go ahead and distribute our negative and combine our like terms in our numerator. So f prime of x equals 8x squared combined with negative 4x squared gives us 4x squared. 4x minus 6x, 4x plus 6x is 10x minus 6x gets us back to 4x. I'm just going to cross those out. And then we have 3 minus 8, which is negative 5, all divided by 2x plus 1 squared. And that is simplified. Okay? That's it. Have a great day, everybody.